As officials tell us, new cases of COVID continue to circulate in the United States, and a new strain labeled razor blade throat due to the severe pain it can cause. Our medical expert, Dr. David Winter from Baylor Scott White, joins us to explain. And Dr. Winter, this does not sound fun at all.
No, it sounds like a bad strain. First, let me tell you, though, COVID has never gone away. It's still out there. A surge, they say now, is in 25 states, including Texas. But we usually get a call or two every week of people who have a positive COVID test. They test themselves. I ask them how sick they are. Not that sick. So it's been pretty mild, but COVID has never gone away. It's been out there for some time.
Well, I think the mild cases, if you're going to have any, that's obviously what you want to hear. But when you talk about something called razor blade throat, that does not sound enjoyable. What are the symptoms of that, and how much are you seeing this?
Yeah, I haven't seen a case myself, but I've read about this. It's just a really severe pain in the back of the throat. Now, otherwise, they get over it in 3 to 4 days. People aren't getting hospitalized with this, but it's another example of how this COVID virus keeps changing. And I worry that the next change, the next mutation, could be even worse than this, Mark.
Well, again, just one of those weird symptoms that we've seen, whether it's the loss of some senses of smell or taste or that kind of thing. It seems like we continue to get weird strains of COVID. But let's talk about protecting yourself right now. Is this, again, another reminder to get vaccinated?
You know, it is. And let me give you an example of influenza. So influenza has been around for more than 100 years. It's going to be around for another 100 years, and so is COVID. COVID is not going to go away. And what we're finding is people that have been vaccinated do better. It's not a perfect vaccine. You still can get sick, but the symptoms are much milder than folks who have not been vaccinated.
What about time of year? Because I think, summertime, it doesn't often occur to you that you might be susceptible for some of these illnesses. You think of the flu as more of a winter and fall, type of illness. Is that the same thing that you expect to see with COVID this upcoming fall?
Yeah, flu usually comes up in the wintertime or the late fall. Actually, COVID now has two different spikes, one in the wintertime and one in the summertime. We're seeing that right now, usually between July and September. So it's going up right now. And I caution people about this because it can really be bad. We don't know if it's going to be bad with the next change. But I'll give you an example. I see a lot of COVID cases. I've been exposed many, many times. I get vaccines on a regular basis, and knock on wood, I've never had COVID symptoms. So the vaccines for me certainly work. I see it, I diagnose it, I treat it, but I've been protected. So I believe in the vaccines. You might want to consider it now because another surge is on the way.
I'm going to knock on wood myself here, Dr. Winter. When should someone decide, hey, you know what, maybe I should take one of those at-home tests?
Yeah, anytime you have symptoms. We have people that call all the time and they tell me they have these symptoms, which could be COVID, could be flu, could be a common cold, could be allergies. We say get the test and do the test and then talk to us. We like to do it at home. We don't like to come up and expose our staff up here. But anytime you have cold-like symptoms, I would get a test. And if it's positive, call your doctor. There's still good medicine out there for it.
All right, great information as always. Dr. David Winter, thanks for hanging out with us today.